Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Post Crescent's Varsity Roundtable, a weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team, and we are here in an amazing high definition at the mothership, the Post Crescent, 306 West Washington Street, downtown Appleton. And this week, our focus shifts to softball, and we are proud to have the top-ranked team in Division I here from Oshkosh North. A little late on that one. They pulled through, though. Yeah, from Oshkosh North, we have a couple of players here sitting next to me talking about the big season that they've been having. Farthest over to my right, we have Libby Neveau. Did I get it right? Yes. And directly to my right, we have Sydney Supple.
Yes.
And we have a special segment here on Shay Cam. Shay, put it on yourself. Yeah, Shay thought she will be working our mobile cam and getting it on all her girls, all her teammates and stuff like that. Now, Shay, yes. Now, Shay, I need you to be on the ball because I'm going to go to you at intermittent times throughout. You just got to be ready. Got to be ready to go. All right? It's in good hands there with Shay Thal. But, yeah, I want to let everyone know we are live and interactive. If you have any questions for Libby and Sydney, look at them. They can't wait to answer these questions. Log into the live chat. Okay, put your name. Don't be putting anonymous or guess, anything like that. Got Mike Sherrick, sports planning editor here at the Post Crescent here, handling those questions. We got Jim Rosedick holding it down behind the live stream machine, hoping that it doesn't break down on us. Oh, I probably just jinxed us right there. But like I do before every show, this is just about softball. And you guys already had your prom, right?
Yes.
Can't be asking the girls for numbers, guys. Nothing like that. It's funny and you laugh, but we had that the first couple episodes. We had girls asking football players for numbers. Can't happen. You can't do that, all right? Keep it on softball, and we'll be just fine. So let's get some intros underway, okay? So farthest over to my right, Libby Neveau. Libby, this is when I want you to look at the camera. Let everyone know the position or positions that you play and how you got into playing softball. Go ahead.
I play third base, and I started playing softball because of my cousin Lauren. And she's my role model, so I wanted to be just like her. And now I play softball every day.
Okay, great. Directly to my right, Sydney, let everyone know the position or positions you play, how you got into playing softball.
I'm Sydney Supple. I am the pitcher at Oshkosh North, and I got into softball because my sister played college softball, and my dad started throwing with me when I was a little girl.
Okay, all right, great stuff. Again, if you have any questions, log into that live chat. Look at them. They can't wait to answer any of those questions that you might have. And also your teammates. And come on, Shay, get it on your girls. Now, if any of you have a question, just raise your hand. And, she'll get you on camera, on Shay Cam, and we'll get those questions answered right away. Okay, good stuff. All right. Let me start off with this. First off, congratulations for finishing, again, as Fox Valley Association champions. You're top ranked heading into the postseason. How excited are you ladies to get started on the second season? You know, coach is over there in the corner. She's keeping track of all the scores, making sure how all that is kind of falling into place for you. But how excited are you, Sydney, to start this postseason?
We're extremely excited. I mean, this is the time of year when all of your hard work that you've been putting in the last months really pays off. And I know our girls are all ready for a deep run. Okay.
Libby, anything to add?
I'm super excited. It's my favorite time of year. And I'm just ready to make it all the way.
All right, great. Again, with Oshkosh North softball players Libby Neveau, Sydney Supple. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Supple. Oh, I'm always really nervous about your last name.
Made it sound a little French, but
did I? Have a little Supple. Yeah, that's all right. Mike, let me know when you have any questions online. Again, if ladies on the sidelines here, if you have any questions, Shay can't wait to get you on camera to ask some of these questions. Let's rewind it though and talk about last year, because I was at Goodman Diamond covering the game where you played against Kaukauna. How much did that loss kind of spur you in the off season, because you knew you had a great team coming back? How disappointing was that, and how also did that kind of spark you to the run that you had this year?
It was a really tough loss, but it just made us work that much harder in the off season. And now we're ready to make it all the way. And I think our new girls understand the feeling, so they want to work just as hard to make it happen.
Okay, Sydney, what do you remember from that?
It definitely lit a fire inside of me. I mean, it's something that I woke up every day in the off season. I said, I don't want to feel this way again. But that's also last year, and we're focused on this year. Okay, great stuff. If you have any questions from online, and we do. Okay, we're switching to the cyber world. Billions could be watching. If China's checking in Russia, what do you got, Mike, over there?
First one is from QDOT, I think.
That's Quincy.
I think we know who this. I think we know who this is. So the question is, what's it like going to school with Quincy Anderson, local celebrity?
Local celebrity. Yeah. Quincy. Friend of the show, and I also noticed Quincy. Well, actually, all the North folks were on the front row of the award show, as close as you could get to Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, what do you think of Quincy?
First of all, he's one of our biggest fans, so we appreciate him a ton.
Okay.
And obviously, he just had a great run. Our whole basketball team did, so shout out to them, and we're trying to follow in their footsteps.
Now, is he going to be at all your games? That's the question I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
All right. Now you've been put on the spot now. All right. Did you have something else, Mike?
Yeah, this one is for Libby. The question is, who's a better hitter, you or Grandpa Ray?
Whoa. Okay. All right.
That's a tough one.
Now, you're batting over 500, aren't you? Or around that?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, okay. Coach, we don't know?
We don't tell.
Oh, we don't tell him. Okay. All right. But, well, you're getting a couple hits here and there, right? Is what we're saying? So what's the answer?
Probably Grandpa Ray. I mean, he taught me how to hit.
Okay. All right. Good answer. I like that answer. Mike, let us know if you have anything else. Okay. Shake hand. Boom. You got to be ready. There you go. Get it on your girls. All right. Sweep over to your left. Come on now. Yeah. All right. Good stuff. Let's rewind it. Let's go back to when you were, little kids, and what do you remember from those youth days? Because any program that's successful at any sport has to have a great youth program. Am I right, Coach? I mean, every program has to have that feeder program. And what do you remember about playing softball those many years ago? Did you know that it was going to be the sport that you wanted to do, Sydney?
I was lucky. I was exposed to a lot of sports, but right away I love softball.
Okay.
I grew up playing with Libby, so that's always kind of fun. It's always been kind of my rock throughout the years. I actually also grew up playing with Coach Sheese when she was at UWO. So
okay.
We've had many years together, but just really right away I've always loved the game. I would always go in the backyard and ask my dad, I want to throw more.
Okay. Libby?
I grew up playing many sports. I just played softball because I'm like, ooh, I get to play in the dirt and hang out with my friends.
Okay.
I didn't really know that I was going to play it now.
Okay.
I liked hockey and basketball and stuff, but I'm happy I made the decision to stick with it.
Okay, all right. Fantastic stuff here with the top-ranked team in the state. In softball, we're here with Oshkosh North Spartans softball players farthest over to my right. Again, that's Libby Neveau and Sydney Supple. Yes, all right. If you have any questions, log into that live chat. They can't wait to answer these questions. Again, sidelines, I'm surprised that no one's raised their hands yet. Or do we have someone who wants to ask a question? No, okay. Crazy's just right. Hey, let's switch it over to Cyber World, though. What do you got over there, Mike?
You got some odd questions coming in from Oshkosh here. That's all I'm going to say. This is from Holly. Wants to know which teammate has the smelliest feet.
Noelle Frank. Yeah.
Is that an answer?
Yeah. She rides home with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, great. Okay, fantastic. Mike, second question?
Yeah, also from Holly. This is one you usually touch on, Ricardo, but any pregame rituals?
Yeah, that's great. Well, let's do that one right away. Yeah, that's something I always ask.
Okay.
We're talking about personal ones, and then if you guys have team ones, we can talk about that too. So you want to answer first?
I think my team will want to answer because I'm a superstitious person.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, my bag always goes next to Coach Cease, and there's a few things like I religiously do. I have one with Molly, but that's just between her and I that we can't let the mojo go out. But
all right. Okay. You don't have anything else? Come on, you gotta give me one of your personal ones.
Well, the one with Molly.
Well, you didn't have to give me that one, but go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It started in Florida, and she used to sit behind me. We drove a bus, and she would, because my hair is rather long.
Yes.
So she would take my hair and she'd tickle me because I'm very ticklish.
Okay.
And it's now something, we're on a winning streak. She feels she has to do before every game, but it works. So whatever keeps her.
Yeah, and Shade's getting it on Molly. All right. No, that's great. That's the kind of stuff that we're looking for. All right. We're gonna talk about the team one maybe that you guys might have in a little bit. But Libby, do you have anything?
I wear my hair the same every game.
Okay.
And then if I'm not playing well or hitting well, then I'll change my hair and try to go with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any specific styles that you kind of cater to?
I started with one braid down the back.
Okay.
Then I went to headband braid.
Okay. So. All right. And that's where you are right now?
Yep.
Okay.
Still there.
Great stuff. Again, if you have any questions, log in that live chat. Mike, do you have something else?
I just want to know if she ever changed her hair mid-game.
Yeah. What if you struck out or something? Do you ever change it?
No.
Okay. It's only throughout the game. Interesting. Now, what about a team? Do you guys do anything? You guys get in a dance party? You guys, I don't know, team meals? What do you guys do? Any superstitious kind of things?
Our team loves to sing.
Yeah.
I think if that's one thing about our team, you can catch us before game, between innings, a little bit in our huddles. We like to sing to whatever's on.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Well, who would you say out of these group of girls is the best singer? Maybe ones that maybe needs a little bit of work on the vocals.
Well, for me personally, I'm always looking at Sophie, so I always hear Sophie.
Sophie knows all the lyrics about every song.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, interesting. You agree with that?
Yeah.
Libby? Okay.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Mike, did you have something else from online? Again, log in and get those questions over to us here with Oshkosh North Softball. Thoughts on the FBA, because your team is back-to-back champs, and the first time, I want to mention this because it's been a while here, first Oshkosh team that's won since '99 with Oshkosh West. I remember that team, actually. How has a conference prepared you? Because last year, obviously, Kaukauna won the title. You guys were down there as well. It's one of the top conferences, in my opinion, in the state. How much does that prepare you, Libby,
I think
for the
it
rest of the thing?
really helps, and we know we can't take a game off anytime during conference, so then we come in with the same mindset during postseason. So just having the good competition in conference helps us prepare for later.
Okay. Sid?
I would totally agree. I think we're arguably the toughest conference in the state. And for me, I think it helps a ton because I'm constantly facing tough batters. And I know I have to give it my all every pitch because it's going to be a close game, so it prepares me for postseason.
Outstanding. Shake hand. I got to get on your girl. See how quick that is? Boom. There you go. She's doing a great job. That's Shay Thull, by the way, on Shake Cam. Thank you so much for helping us out. Okay, now we have a question from online. Okay, what do you have for us, Mike?
This is from Heidi, who wants to know, what was the favorite part of your spring training trip?
Oh, okay. First off, where'd you go? Spring training trip.
We went to Pensacola Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so yeah, what was your favorite part of that long trip?
For me personally, it was being able to share in a house with the whole team.
Oh, wow.
It was
cool.
great for the freshmen coming to the team. It was a great way for us to get to know them and meet them, and we all share. We have our rooms.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like it could be a reality show, actually, right?
It could be. It could be.
That's interesting. Usually it's a hotel. No, it's at a house. So the house aspect.
Coach Cease drives the bus, so he's a great bus driver.
Okay. All right. Sounds great. Libby, what about you?
I would say the beach house because we're together 24/7.
Oh, it was a beach house. So you're right there on the beach.
we're right on the beach.
Coach, congratulations. That's some great planning there, huh? Oh, give it up. That is unique. See, now that's great stuff. See, everyone kind of takes the bus down there. You stay at the Holiday Inn. They actually went the extra mile and stayed at a beach house. All right, Mike, you have something else from online?
This one's from Carnes. Just wants to know who has the best concession stand in the FEA.
Okay, well, there's an audible response there. So is this important? Who has the best?
Have to be us.
Okay, and why is that? What makes you guys different?
Well, we have mac and cheese, hot fudge sundaes, a new cookie about every day, and a lot of other stuff.
It's actually her mom that runs it.
Okay.
First team all conference concession.
Okay. No, that sounds pretty impressive. Mike, do you know of any concession stands that has, Sundays?
I don't, but I know you'll be at every.
I know.
Every game.
Cover Oshkosh North down to Clark
next year you'll be at every game.
It's actually typical. People ask us what's on the menu instead of what time's the game.
Really,
they have their dinner there.
Good stuff. Great stuff. You guys, you guys know how to please the fans. Great stuff. Okay, Mike, do you have something else?
Just one more. This one's from Max. Wants to know who has the most home runs on the team this year.
Well, we don't know because Coach won't let us know the stats. Or do you guys kind of know offhand?
I don't know.
Well, they can figure it out.
Okay. Who do you think has the most home runs?
Sophie.
It would be Sophie or Libby. I would say.
Okay, get it on your girl.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting stuff. Well, you guys have been having a great season offensively. I do want to ask a question about Coach Cindy Cease. What can you tell me about her that people might not know? Other than that, she's a great planner and she's a great bus driver. But what can you tell me more about Coach? We'll start over here with Sid.
She's one of a kind, but we love her. We definitely get our singing talent from her.
Okay.
She loves rock and roll, and every song is a clapping song where everyone has to stop what they're doing and clap along to the song. So.
Okay, developing rhythm. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, interesting. Libby?
She's really good at doing her field.
Wow, there you go. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. No, that's good. Look at all the versatility that Coach has. Coach, thank you so much for letting me have the girls on the show too. She's also, someone who helps out the media as well. So great stuff. Mike, did you have something from online?
Yeah. Well, actually, this is related to the Coach. With her coming from the college level previously, is she different than a typical high school coach, or does she treat you differently?
Oh, wow, that is a good question. Okay. Some laughing going on. Okay, well, I don't know what that means. Libby, you have anything?
She's really tough on us, but she knows we can handle it. And, she just believes in us, so that's why she's tough on us.
Okay, all right, Sid.
I think it's a big change because unlike a lot of other high school teams, you're expected, it's the relationship between you and the coach and not so much the parents. He almost treats you like you're not with your parents. So whatever she tells you, you have to relate to them. And it's kind of more, I like it because it's more of a personal relationship with your coach.
Okay.
But I mean, definitely what she said, she's a lot more knowledgeable, I feel, and she is on us a ton, but it's what makes us better, and it's why we're here today.
Well said. Okay, great question from online. Mike, do you have anything else? Okay, listen, do it shake hand one more time. Come on, get on your girls, all right, because I got to take a 30, because I got to do promos here. First off, Packer fans, Libby?
Yeah.
You are?
Yes.
I cannot stand them. I'm a Bears fan, but I co-host a Packer show in once season starts late August with Brett Christopherson, who's not here today. But last couple of years, we've had Ty Montgomery. Great guy. If you've ever met him or you know of him, they're running back or former receiver. Now he's a running back. Great guy. Can't say a bad thing about Ty. He's been a great co-host for us. But this year, and we can't let the cat out of the bag, Mike, we do know who our co-host is going to be. It's going to come soon. He's a great guy. I can tell you that. So it's a great young player. How about that? I gave him a little bit more than I should have. But yeah, it's a great young player. So please be sure to check that out on postcards.com when we announce that. But anyway, you all are invited if you're ever in Appleton on Monday nights, right? It's not the Radisson now. What is it called over there? Red Lion. Red Lion or whatever. They just got a new owner. Come on down. Every Monday at 6:30 p.m. is the Clubhouse Live, the Packer show. It's free. You can't get any better than that, right? Free. You get to meet all your favorite Packers. Who's your favorite Packer?
I like Jordy Nelson, but
Jordy
he's
Nelson
gone now.
Yes, he's been on the show
So
now.
I'd have to say Aaron Rodgers.
Been on our show a couple times. How about for you, Sid?
After the award show, I'd have to say Rodgers.
Okay, and again, he's been on our show a couple times. Great guy, and hopefully he'll be on this year. But you get to meet all your favorite Packers. Jordy was on our show. All those great players that you love, they come on our show and they have a great time. It's free. You win great prizes. You meet your favorite Packers. Come on down, and you get to hang out with me. So every Monday, 6:30 p.m. during the football season starts up in late August. Twitter accounts. Now, this is where I want you to look over at Shay and give out your Twitter account if you'd like to, Libby.
Okay. Libby_Neveau.
Okay. Great. That's easy. How about for you, Sid?
Sydney_Supple.
Okay. I like that. I'm at PC Ricardo, Post Crescent Ricardo. Don't forget about Mike over there at MSherry14.
Mike Sherry14.
Mike Sherry14. God, I'm going to get that one of these days. How about for you, Rosie? At Metal Rosie. Don't forget about Rosie. He likes the heavy metal music. That's why his name is like that. But I love Twitter. When I'm at Goodman Diamond, right, and watching you ladies whoop up on the teams down there, I'm going to be tweeting every little thing about, okay? Oh, Cindy's warming up the bus. Coach Cecil's warming up the bus because you guys won already. That kind of stuff. So please follow me at PC Ricardo and follow me for all your favorite sports. Now, you know what? We have a podcast. Do you ladies listen to podcasts at all?
Sometimes.
Yes. Thank you, Sydney. Someone has actually listened to podcasts. Well, we have a podcast specifically dedicated to high school sports. It just started this year. We're wrapping up to also in May, and we're going to start up again in the fall. But the R&B show, see Ricardo and Brett. R&B. Isn't that clever, right? I thought it was pretty clever. But yeah, we talk about high school sports. The only podcast dedicated. If you're on your iPhone, right? iTunes. It's on iTunes. If anybody has a Samsung, it's on Google Play or Stitcher. So please follow it. You'll love it. You get to listen to us for 30 minutes. Talk about you. We're talking about you. All right, good stuff. Shout outs, end of the show. This is very important because Shay plays a big role in this too because she's going to be holding the camera. And I'm going to be asking both Libby and Sydney to send some love out to people who got you where you are today. Now, that's at the end of the show, so to be thinking about that, I must say, don't forget anyone, because people hold grudges. We've had people come on the show, their junior year, their senior year, and they're talking about how people gave them grief the whole year because they forgot to mention somebody. So remember, who you going to send some love to? Mike, you have any questions from online?
We got a couple.
Okay, let's go.
First one, one more coach question. This one's from Holly. What is your favorite Coach Cease saying?
Oh, man.
Here we go. Now let's go. All right, Sid, you can start with this one.
Libby, you want to start?
There's a lot.
We have a list of C-sisms.
Yeah.
Okay, C-sisms, all right.
Yeah.
This should be a poster. Don't you guys have a poster or something?
We have shirts.
Shirts. Oh, shirts, okay.
There's so many good ones.
The classic is figure it out. Yeah, probably.
Wow.
Figure it out.
Okay. All right, figure it out.
We get low guy a lot, but that's not one of our C-sisms. I'd have to say maybe like get in the back of the lunch line or one of those.
Get in the back of the lunch line. Now, what does that mean?
If you're like hanging out, kind of like you're waiting in the lunch line, you have to like get in the back of the line.
Ah, okay. All right. I'm starting to get foul a little bit. I want to see one of these shirts. You guys have to send me a picture of that on my Twitter now. Oh, wait.
I have a better one.
Oh, that's one? Oh.
Boom.
Boom. Oh, you said you had another one?
Yes.
Stay hot, stay humble. Okay.
What is it? I'm more like the Wicked Witch.
Oh, wait.
Not the scarecrow.
I'm
the scarecrow. I'm more like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Wow, I like these.
Yeah.
Coach, I think you have yourself a little some merchandising thing here. You can okay. Yeah. All right, got to think outside the box. Good stuff. Mike, did you have something from online?
Yeah, this question from Lauren wants to know, what is your best memory you have with the team off the field?
Off the field. Best memory off the field. Libby?
Florida. Easily.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Everything there. Yeah, just hanging out in the house and stuff.
Oh, Sydney, sorry. I dropped my pen.
I would say Florida too. We already said that. Just really, it's kind of been this like entire season.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people underestimated our team because of our age. So I feel like every game that we go and we get a win, it's kind of like my new favorite memory with this team.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Mike, now let me ask a question here before we go back to online, because this is one I think there might be some good story. Any embarrassing moments that we might have? Okay. Anything come to mind, Sid?
For me, it was my first time playing against Kakana. I pitched the ball off my kneecap into their dugout.
Oh, wow. Wait, how did that happen? I mean, just want to wind up, you mean?
Yeah, but we came back and won, so it's all right.
Okay.
It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, great stuff, Libby.
I don't know if I have any that come to the top of my mind.
Okay. Did she have any embarrassing moments, teammates?
Yeah.
Someone's
Your socks?
tripped and fell.
Oh yeah, that was last year, but I like tripped and fell in a puddle
Oh,
on the way to the game.
All right.
Got my sock all wet, so
Okay.
then Cease gave me a new sock.
All right. Wow, she's there with socks too.
Yeah, she's good with socks.
Awesome. Shake hands. Get on your girls. All right. All right. Don't forget to get on Coach over there in the corner too. She's kind of hiding. No, she's like, no, don't do it. No. Okay. All right. Mike, did you have anything else from online?
Yeah, we got one question again from Soup. Wants to know, this is for Sid. What's the fastest your fastball has ever been clocked at?
Ooh.
We don't really keep track of speed, actually. I know that's kind of a boring answer, but for us, we most importantly, we look at spin.
Okay.
But I would say like probably around low 60s.
Okay.
I'm more of a spin person.
Okay.
You can spin, you can spot the ball, you can have success, I believe.
Good stuff. Now, how long did it take? Did you do a rise ball and all that kind of stuff? How long did it take you to perfect that?
A while. I mean, it's lots of little tedious drills I did.
Okay.
And so I would say around a year before I felt like I was totally getting a good, sharp movement.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Mike, did you have something else from online?
Yeah, one more. You might get to this later, but we can do it now. Who do the girls think are the number one challenger to them if they make it to state?
Okay, that's not a question actually I had, but there you go. And I know you ladies always pay attention, even though you should be thinking about the game ahead of you. But it's human nature to think about, okay, well, here's Oshkosh North, here's West Oshkosh, or whoever, the teams that are some of the top teams in Division I. But that's a good question. Anybody come to mind?
Spash.
Yes.
Spash, okay, yeah. And they're like 50 pitchers. They have like 50 pitchers that they throw out there.
Droner's a really good coach, so we totally respect him and his team. And
Yep.
knowing Miklish, they're all really well-coached players. And
Yep. Okay, Spash, that works for me. You guys have been battling 1 and 2 in the rankings at least throughout the year. Mike, did you have something else? No? Okay. If you have any questions, kind of raise your hands. I know you have one. No one? No, not yet. Okay.
had a bunch in the car. On
Yeah,
the
I
way
bet
here.
they did. Because we're running out of time here. We're wrapping up the show here in a couple of minutes. Best player that you've gone against for Sydney, obviously. You can actually answer both, hitting and maybe a pitcher, and for Libby, if you want to say pitcher. So let's start over with Libby. You can't say your teammate. It's got to be.
Okay. Haley Hestigan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just her spin and movement and speed, everything combined was tough.
Okay.
I would definitely say Haley Hestigan for pitcher. For hitter, I would say we always pay extra close attention when we're facing against from Appleton North. Why am I blanking?
Mullen?
Yeah, Mullen.
Okay.
And I'd say Sydney Miller is always a threat
Yes.
because you just want to keep her off the bases. She's got really good speed,
Okay.
but Mullen is a power hitter for sure.
Okay, great stuff. I also wanted to ask you, Sid, about this because we know you're going to Northwestern. We'll talk about more of this in a little bit. But when you see the success that number one Megan Kleist is doing over at Oregon, and then you see what Hestigan's doing at Wisconsin, how excited does that make you? Because you're going to be the next in line, going over to Northwestern. Does that how do you pull all those kind of experiences, go competing against them, seeing them succeed at the next level, and then what you're going to do?
I think it really helps playing in the FBA. I think it really prepares us. Obviously, those two came from the FBA, so I think that's a big reason why they're doing having a lot of success. I think it helps having really awesome high school coaches who push me to get better and surrounded by a really strong team. I'm really excited. I want to leave my mark there, but I'm not done leaving my mark here, so I'm focused on that.
Boom, that's a great answer. Mike, did you have something from online? What do you got?
Yeah, one question. This is from Lauren, kind of along with the pregame rituals, but what's the best thing you guys do to get your mind right before a game?
Okay, best thing that you do to get your mind right.
We talk a lot about visualization.
Okay.
So, just taking those few, like 5 to 10 minutes, in the morning or the night before, just really like seeing yourself at that game situation, even before the game, what am I going to do on this play?
Okay.
Yeah, I think like breaking down our hitting and breaking down our infield helps too.
Okay, all right. Shake hand. Oh, there we go. Doing a great job, by the way. Let's give a round of applause to Shay Thal. She's doing a great job. Camera woman, Shay Thal. Mike, did you have anything? Greatest sports memory doesn't necessarily have to be softball. A lot of times, I guess it may be softball, but anything stick out to your mind, and it can go all the way back to when you were in youth too. So anything all-encompassing. Favorite sports memory, Sid?
Definitely making it to state for the first time in 38 years.
Okay.
I mean, that was probably one of the coolest moments, just, doing it for your high school, really.
Okay.
I think like my whole freshman year, just like all the success we had and making it to state, and I think it was really cool.
Okay, all right, good answer, good stuff. Again, if you have any questions, this is it. We're wrapping up the show in a little bit. Okay, all right. Look at Shay. She wants to get someone on camera, but everyone's so. Oh, we have a question over here. First off, state your name.
My name is Mathena Higgins.
Okay.
And just a quick question for you guys. What's your favorite pregame snack?
Favorite pregame snack? Pregame snack. I like this question. All right, so we'll start with Libby here and go to Sid.
Fruit and the banana peanut butter wraps.
Okay. Oh, that got a reaction from the team. All right, good one. Sid?
I like the vegetables and the banana chocolate chip muffins we get sometimes on Saturday games.
Yeah.
Do you guys have team dinners?
We're actually having one tonight after this.
Oh, you are? Where are you going?
Fratello's.
Okay, all right. Okay, not surprised there. Right.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out.
Yep. Mom and Dad, shout out.
They should be a sponsor for the show.
We should have them be sponsors for the show, but yeah, good stuff. All right. Mike, did you have anything else from online?
Somebody keeps asking about the spring break, so there must be more stories that they're not telling us, because somebody wants to know what's the funniest thing that happened either in Kentucky or Florida.
Kentucky or Florida?
That's where we went last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay. So Kentucky was last year, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. Anything happened there that was interesting?
We had Wait, do you want to?
I was going to say karaoke.
Yep, that's
okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that Coach? Yeah. I mean, well, first off, was this at a place or?
This is at our house. We had a house there too.
Wow.
Yes. And it was actually really cool. It was like 2 houses, so the seniors had their own house and we had our own. But Coach Sheese definitely won for karaoke. She had the wig, the high boots,
the tattoo arm sleeve.
Wow. What was she singing? Man?
Nothing but a good time.
Oh, wow.
And it was a clapping song.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Interesting stuff. And did you two sing at all?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What was my song? What did we sing?
Thriller by Michael.
Yeah, we
Thriller,
sang Thriller, and then
You dressed up as a
I was a bear,
Okay.
and Sophie was a wolf and had like a huge costume, like a mascot costume.
Great. This is good stuff. And how about for you, Sid?
We did a rap song, which I'm more of a country girl, so it took me a long time to learn the rap.
Oh, okay.
It
All right.
was interesting. I mumbled a lot, but
Okay. That's all right. That's good. You guys?
Can we get a sampling right now?
Yeah. Remember what you were doing?
you might want to do the sampling.
Mm,
Wasn't the best.
They're a little shy, Mike.
Yeah.
They're a little shy. Good
maybe
stuff.
later.
All right.
Our team did want to. We had a Twitter poll going. We wanted to sing the national anthem. So if you ever come to one of our games, all of us are singing it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can see our shoulders rising.
All right. Good stuff. All right. Great. Mike, did you have something else from online? We're going to be wrapping it up here. Talk about, wait, now I know you're a junior and you are
junior.
You're both juniors. So have you thought about the next level? Obviously, we know about you. I'm talking about Libby. Have you thought about the next level? And
A
maybe,
little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
And where are you at? Are you looking at colleges or what?
Starting to, yeah.
Okay. You want to play at the next level?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And for Sid, what are you going to major in?
Broadcast journalism.
She knew it. Wow. All right. All right. That's very nice. All right. And why broadcast journalism? What got you all into that?
Well, I really love to write. I actually
Okay.
write for Flow Softball as a blog.
Wow, I didn't know that. We'll have to check that out, Mike. All right,
I've seen it.
Send it to me on Twitter, and I'll retweet it to everyone.
And a big inspiration of mine has been Jessica Mendoza. So I hope to follow in her footsteps.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, shake hand. There you go. Look, she was ready that time. She was ready that time. All right. Mike, did you have anything else from online? Okay, I have one more question, but we want to do shout-outs first. So always start farthest over to my right. So Libby, go ahead. Now, this is where we need shade. Now, zero in on here. Now, don't get too close. Frame it real nice. Go ahead, Libby. Send some love out to people who got you where you are today.
Okay, shout out to Neveau for helping us at practice today. You were a stud.
Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Lauren again, because she's my favorite. Just like role model. And then, my grandpa Ray and my grandpa Daryl, because they played baseball and softball. So that's cool. And then my parents for always supporting me.
Okay, good stuff. Sydney.
To my entire family, my grandparents, siblings, and parents watching this. To Liam, our coach's son, who's hopefully watching. We all love you, and we love having you in our practices, and just all of our fans.
All right, great stuff. Now, I'm going to pass on mine because I want Shay, put it on yourself, and you do some shout-outs.
Yes, Shay.
It's really close.
All right. I love you, Mom. That's all it right there. Mike, you didn't have anything else? All right, here we go. Well, look, and again, I told you I'm going to be at Goodman Diamond. I'm one of the USA Today reporters that's going to be there, going to cover all 3 days. So any team that we have that makes it from our area, I'm going to be covering. I might be helping out, Mr. Steve Clark, who you all know, helping covering you ladies as well. If you make it down there, and that's the thing. What's it going to take for you ladies? Give me some keys to make it where I'm going to see you there in early June. What has to happen? I'm going to go with Libby and then finish up on Sid.
Just making like the routine plays, and then communication.
Okay.
I would say the big things.
That's good. Sydney?
I would say just getting 1% better each day. I mean, as we go on, the games are going to get tougher, so we have to grow as a team and just bringing our energy, because when we have energy, we're unstoppable. Okay,
great stuff. Give it a round of applause to all you. Great show again with Oshkosh North softball players Libby Neveau.
Yep.
Yes. Sydney Supple.
Yes.
Yes. Did I say it right? Supple?
Yes.
Yeah.
Supple. There we go. And don't forget about Shay Thal. Thank you again. Put it on yourself one more time. Come on. There you go. Thank you so much for being on the big show, and I really do wish you the best of luck, because the more teams we have down there and the more teams that win titles, you make our job so much easier when you guys win titles. So let's hope that that's the case, because I have a good feeling about you ladies. And talk about your sectional real quick, though. I did not glance at that. Mike, are they in the same sectional with Stevens Point, or are you guys? No. So they're playing a different one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I got to get myself in softball gear here, though, too. So thank you so much for being on the show and earning those A's, right? Because I took time out of your schedule, right, Libby?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Exactly. All right, great
I love
stuff.
school.
We're wrapping up. You know what? We're wrapping up on the roundtable. We only have a few shows left in this season, so be sure to check out who's going to be on our show next week. Probably some track athletes, Mike, as the state track meet takes off on next week, Friday and Saturday. So again, for Libby Neveau, for Sydney Supple. Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Yes. I'm Ricardo Arguello. Don't forget about Shay Thal and Mike, Sherry, and Jim Rosendick. Thank you so much for watching The Big Show. Until next week, everyone, have a safe week, and we'll see you back here next week for another edition of The Roundtable. Come on, everyone, give us a Keep smiling.